Okay, so hello everyone and welcome to our supplemental video. So this time we are now in the week 4 of your subject, which is quality process, and today's topic we will be discussing about the standard operating procedure called evaluation test. Okay, and at the end of the lesson, the learners or the students should be able to set standards for simple product evaluation and create a product evaluation application using the PHP language. Okay? So yan. So sa last meeting, we have discussed about the PHP and we already discussed. I gave you some examples about the application of the PHP. So we discussed about the network loan. Okay. So yeah. So this time we will be discussing about, as I said a while ago, standard operating procedure called evaluation test. Okay. So usually is ito yung application na ginagamit nila para matest yung power cord ng isang electricity. Okay, so yan. So, before I proceed to my formal discussion, let me just remind you, especially for those students who are not yet submitted the requirements, to please submit your requirements sana if possible. So the school is open naman, so you can come here in school and submit all your requirements. Ulitin ko lang is malapit na tayong matapos at kailangan yung mga requirements ninyo kompleto bago kayo makapag-take ng mga ng prelim examinations ninyo. And for those student naman or pag kayo ay nanonood or nakikinig sa aming supplemental videos, please have with you your module para sa ganun ay mas mabilis yung maintindihan at makafollow kung ano yung discussion natin. Okay? So, mas maganda kasi na hawak-hawak ninyo yung module ninyo habang nakikinig kayo or pinapanood nyo itong supplemental video na ito. Kasi yung mga module or yung hard copy na meron sa inyo, that would serve as your guide while listening or watching in our supplemental video. And I noticed na may mga student pa rin na wala sa GC. So, hindi ko kasi mahanap yung mga Facebook account ninyo. So, if you know someone na classmate nyo dito sa subject na ito, itong sa quality process, please add them dun sa GC natin para sa ganun ay ma-update sila kung ano yung mga updates or mga announcement dun sa group chat natin. Okay, so doon kasi sa GC natin is importante na member kayo doon kasi doon ako nag-send ng mga link and nagdi-disseminate ng mga announcement. Okay? And yung link na sinesend ko pala doon sa group chat natin is that would serve as your access doon sa YouTube channel namin. Wherein yung YouTube channel namin andun na lahat, uploaded na lahat yung mga recorded supplemental video to your subject. Okay? So yan. And remind ko lang that your prelim examination will be on September 20 to 24. Okay? So yan. So dapat kumpletuhin nyo muna yung mga requirements ninyo before I let you take your examinations. Kasi ayaw kong maulit yung nangyari na akala ko ay magiging effective na pinagbigyan ko pero yun, hindi pala siya effective. So may mga student pa rin na tapos na yung how do you call that one? Tapos na yung requirements pero may mga binabalikan pa rin. So mas maganda yung tuloy-tuloy or dire-diretso, wala ka nang binabalikan para sa ganun ay hindi ka mahirapan. Okay? So yan. And I also created pala a Google Classroom to your subject, quality process. So for those student na hindi pa naka-join dun sa Google Classroom, please check your group chat kasi I already sent the link and the class code of our Google Classroom dun sa may GC natin. Okay? So, the reason na kung bakit na gumawa kami ng classroom is or Google Classroom is for those student na yun hindi makapunta dito during the distribution of the module is you can download the soft copy of the subject or the module doon sa my Google Classroom. And pwede nyo ring mag-pass ng mga requirements ninyo kung alam nyo hindi kayo makakapunta doon sa deadline date or doon sa submission of requirements. So, ang gawin nyo lang, make sure to take a clear photo or picture of your requirements, and you will going to upload that one dun sa Google Classroom natin. Okay? So, yun. So, for the student lang po na hindi po makakahabol sa submission. Okay? Pero, hawakan nyo pa rin or keep those hard copy of your requirements, yung yellow paper, kasi we will be collecting that one pag nag-exam kayo or pag may time na kayong pumunta dito. Okay? So, yan. So, again, welcome to our supplemental video. So, yan. So, we will be discussing on how a PHP or how to code a simple program. I mean simple program ba to? A program which is we call it a standard operating procedure chord evaluation test. So ito yung application na ginagamit nila para ma-test yung isang wire or cable. Okay? So yan. So magaling no kasi actually madami naman 'di ba na mga lumalabas mga applications ngayon kung na pwede kayong mag-test, 'di ba? So for example, yung pagtimpla ng gitara. So kung wala sa tono, I don't know if you encountered this one already, but for me, I already encountered this one. Yung pag nagtimpla ka ng tono ng gitara, pag wala siya sa tono, meron silang ginagamit na applications, apps na ginagamit para masuri or matest kung gumagana or tama yung timpla ng gitara or tono ng gitara. Okay? So, yan. So, power chord evaluation test. So, yan. So, when we say power chord evaluation test is siyang electrical systems and equipment are so common that we often overlook the inherent hazard associated with electricity. Okay, so yung itong SOP is nagpo-provide siya ng general guidance for electrical safety. So when you say SOP is ito yung standard operating procedure. So ibig sabihin is ginagamit ito para maging guide maging guide especially of some of the common electrical hazards are associated with the misuse of extension cords and power strips, 'di ba? So yan kaya nga nagkakaroon ng short circuit or yan mga sunog-sunog kasi nga siguro hindi nila tinest yung capacity or yung kayang voltage nung electricity or yung power cord, 'di ba? So kunwari yung extension sana na ginagamit ninyo is hindi kaya nung sinaksak ninyo. So 'di ba kaya nga yung sa mga extension na ginagamit or mga cables na ginagamit, naka-indicate doon kung ilang voltage or watts or volts yung kailangan or kaya lang niya. 'Di ba? Pero yung iba kasi is hindi na chine-check kaya ang nangyayari, yan, nagkaka-short circuit or nasasunog. Okay? Or nagkakaroon ng sunog. So usually ganyan naman yung nangyayari, 'di ba? So if you still remember yung nangyari sa isa sa pinakamalaking store, merchandise doon sa Tubigaraw, yung sa may Novo. If you are familiar with that one. So, ang nangyari doon is, syempre, puro plastic yung mga yun. How do you call that one? Na-overload yung extension. So, syempre, ang dami nilang, sinaksak doon na mga matataas na electricity na ang kailangan. So, hindi na kaya ng extension, kaya nagkaroon ng, nag-overheat siguro or nag-short circuit, kaya yun yung nangyari. So, tayo is, especially pag iniiwan natin yung na nakasaksak yung mga appliances natin, So, make sure na make sure na check natin bago tayo nagsasaksak kung ilan ba yung kaya niyang volt or kung ano yung kaya niya kasi delikado yun. Okay? So yun. So mainam na mas maganda na i-check natin lagi. Kaya nga sila nag-create ng application na ganito para matulungan din yung mga especially mga electricians na gamitin ito as their guide para maiwasan yung mga nangyayari about electric incident, mga yan. Okay? Ayan. So itong design na to na application na ito is pertain dun sa the safeties of the user or dun sa mga ginagamit. So itong application na ito is talagang how do you call that one? Pertains doon sa safetyness or safety of the user or gumagamit. So it could be possible to enforce lahat ng clients or buyers to test and cable cord by putting the number of amperes and wattage in or watts yan in the evaluation cord application para ma-ensure nila na siguradong safe yun. Kaya sila nag-create ng ganito. Okay, so hindi ko alam kung magiging possible ba to sa atin. I mean, pag pronogram natin ito, hindi ko alam kung if siguro pwede din naman. So, pag pronogram natin, hindi ko alam kung paano natin matetest kung effective ba yung program natin. Pero, let's just try na kung magra-run talaga yung mga program dito later on. Okay, so yan. So, may mga various kinds of tests tayo that are conducted on a table. So, yan. Okay, so meron yung Purcell-Fate test, which is yung copper yun. And then meron din yung annealing test. Yan. So for copper din yun. And meron din tayong tensile test, which is for aluminum. And wrapping test. Yeah. So wrapping test din, which is for aluminum din. Yung conductor resistance. So para sa lahat ng cable, and then pwede rin yung test for the thickness of the insulation. So, para sa lahat din yan. So, meron din tayo dito yung mga some of the watts loaded to 15, 20, and 30 amperes. Yan. Okay? So, wait lang. So, first is you have 1 to 864 watts. So, ito yung normal load capacity ng 15 amperes. So remember that 1 to 865 watts. Okay? So next is you have the 865 to 1,440 watts. So it is normally also it is not a normal. So hindi na to normal load ng 15 amperes. So careful guys ha. So kailangan may knowledge kayo dito kasi mahilig pa man din tayo yung basta may extension na dyan, magcha-charge na ako, or basta may saksakan na dyan, i-charge ko na ito. So kailangan i-check din natin or make sure na kaya nung sinasaksak natin kasi baka mamaya sumabog, okay? Or magsanhi pa yan ng sunog. Next is above 1,440 watts. So ito na yung dangerous load ng 15 amperes. So masyado na kasing mataas yan. So hindi na nga normal yung 865 to 1,440. How much more doon sa may 1,000, above 1,440 watts. Next is you have the 1 to 1,552 watts. So it is normal load of 20 amperes. And next is you have 153 to 1,920 watts. So it is a normal load of, it is not a normal load of amperes. So above 1,920 na, so dangerous na siya sa mga 20 amperes. So careful lang din dyan. Okay, so next is you have the 729 to 2,880 watts. So okay lang to. So it's not normal din pala. So it is not normal load for 30 amperes. And for above, I think this is okay. Okay, so yung 1,000 to 100 1,000 1 to 1,728 watts, yun yung normal load ng 30 amperes ha. And then yung 729 to 2,880, hindi siya ganun ka-normal for the load of 30 amperes. Pero yung above na, so more than 2,880 watts na, it's a normal load capacity of 30 amperes. Okay? So yan. So those are the watts loaded to 15, 20, and 30 amperes. Okay? So yan. So next slide. Okay, so next slide is you have the scope of cord evaluation test. So when you say scope, kung hanggang saan yung kaya niya. Okay, so first is it determines the normal watts will be used in 15, 30, and 30 amperes, I mean. So kaya niyang itong cord evaluation test kasi is kaya niyang i-determine kung normal ba yung watts na gagamitin natin into 15, 20, and 30 amperes. Okay? So, kaya nga meron tong cord evaluation test na iso para ma-determine kung normal ba yun or hindi na siya normal or very dangerous na siya. Okay, so next is it identifies if the watts are safe, overload, and dangerous to be used at 15, 20, and 30 amperes. So, kagaya ng sinabi ko, na-identify niya din kung kunwari yung ginamit mo ba na 20, 30, and 15 is safe ba siya or pwede ba siya or overload ba siya or dangerous siya. So yun. So ito kasi yung kulang sa atin minsan na kaya nagkakaroon siguro ng yun mga sunog kasi nga hindi nila masyadong tinetest or tinetest yung power cord or yung cord, di ba? Yan. So, next is you have the step of cord testing. So, paano ba tinetest itong cord testing na ito? So, first is enter circuit ampere and wattage in text box of the evaluation cord application. So, yun. So, kailangan i-enter mo yung circuit ampere. So, kailangan ilagay mo doon, di ba? In the text evaluation cord application. Then, so dapat marunong kang magbasa kung ilang watts or ilang ampere yan. Okay? Next is wait for a few seconds until the remark will acquaint or send a message. Then you will know if the watts you used in the cable test are safe, overload, or dangerous. So, ang ganda rin no, di ba? So, yan. So, kagaya ni Sir Dante, meron din siyang ginagamit. Yeah, feeling ko meron. Pero iba kasi yung ginagamit niya. Tinitignan niya kung gumagana pa yung cable, parang ganun. So meron siyang ginagawa na pag dinikit niya yung pinaka edge nung bakal na yun dun sa wire kasi one time kasi nagpaayos kasi ako sa kanya kasi nasira yung charger ng laptop ko. So meron siyang ginagamit. Then pag gumagalaw yun, okay pa siya. Pero pag hindi na siya gumagalaw, hindi na siya okay. So yun 'di ba? So ito naman is chine-check niya kung yung circuit ba or circuit ampere ba and wattage in the text is safe ba siyang gamitin or overload na siya or dangerous siyang gamitin. Okay? So yan. Okay, so next is we have the sample application. So we have here the sample program should go with the standard operating procedure or which is the SOP. So being implemented by either a quality assurance group or quality control department. So we have here the example. So power cord safety standard. So dito sa may table natin we have circuit, safe wattage, load, and remarks. So for the 15 amperes, so you have 1,440 watts. Then yung load niya is 1 to 600 864 watts and 865 to 1,400 watts. And yung above naman na niya 140 to 1,440 watts is dangerous na yon. So ang magiging remark naman ni 865 to 1,440 is overload na siya. So, ang pinaka-safe talaga is 1 to 864 watts. So, yan. So, next is you have ampere. So, syempre, 15 ampere lang yan. So, hindi pwede yung sobrang taas kasi magiging dangerous na yan. So for the 20 ampere naman, you have for the safe, yan, watts is you have 1,920. So ito yung pinaka-safe. So you have 1,000, yung load niya na kaya niya is you have 1,000 to 1,252 watts. So yun yung safe, pinaka-safe. Then yung overload naman is you have 1,053 to 1,920 watts, that is overload. And for above 1,920 is dangerous na siya. Okay, so next is you have the 30 amperes. So ang safe wattage niya is you have 2,880 watts. And for the 1,000 to 107 to 8 watts, yun yung pinaka-safe. Then, yung 1,729 to 280, 2,880 watts is overload na yon. So, hindi ko alam kung, feeling ko medyo okay, pero overload na yon. So, hindi na sigurado. Okay, so, above 2,880 watts naman is yun na yung pinaka dangerous na siya. Okay, so ang galing lang no kasi na-identify niya yung kung safe or kung overload or dangerous na siya. Okay, so based dyan sa given safety standard dyan sa my table, so yun, we're going to create a sample program that will enable the user to enter the circuit capacity of power cord and yung load that the power cord will deliver. So then yung sample program will display yung appropriate remarks niya. So ito yung sample program natin. I'm so sorry guys kasi. So yan. So for the sample program, you have there. So doc type HTML. Then HTML lang is equals to EN. Open tag for HTML. So you have the head, then meta charset. So yan, meta name. You have viewport, then meta name, description, content, meta name, author, content. So here in the body, you have form action method paste. So then span enter power cord circuit capacity. So dito mo na i-enter. I-input mo na yung how do you call that one? Power cord or power cord circuit capacity. Then enter yung load to be delivered. So that is yung sa may enter cord power circuit is it refers to the amperes yan. So next naman is you have the watts. Tapos meron tayong button dyan na yung code for the button na submit. So yan, yan na magiging code niya. Then you have also here for the PHP. So that is for the HTML. So for the PHP naman, so yan na yung sample program. Okay, so meron yung how do you call that one? Circuit, then you have the load. Then post circuit, and then post load. So yung data type variable must be coded within the switch case statement. Okay? So yung sa may dito naman sa may S circuit, yan. So execute only the statement if the condition is met if the inputted number is less than. So less than or equal from the declared value. Kaya nga siya less than equal to 15. Okay? So yan. So same true with So yan. So yan yung shift load. So execute only the statement within the block case if the declared variable is met. Okay? And you have also here the power cord circuit capacity refers to amperes and load to be delivered, so that is for watts, and remarks kung safe ba ito. So ito na yung code niya kung yung magiging remarks niya kung safe ba siya, kung overload ba siya or dangerous siya. Okay? So yan. So yan yung example code ng program. So I hope na i-try nyo sa mga bahay nyo yan. So anyway, andyan naman na yung sample code. So magiging output niya should be like this. So where's the output? So should be like this. Yan, okay? So yung sample output niya should be like that. So you will going to enter cord circuit capacity. So ibig sabihin is ito yung ampere. So you have that 15, 20, and 30. Tapos, i-enter nyo yung load to be delivered. So, ito yung watts niya. So, 500 watts. So, yung magiging remarks niya should be safe. O, di ba? Pero, pagka in-enter cord mo or enter power cord circuit capacity, so, 15, then enter load to be delivered or watts is 1,500. So, ang magiging remarks niya is dangerous na siya. So, hindi na siya safe na gamitin. Okay? So, yan. So, you can try this one you can try that at home. So, meron naman tayong, kung wala muna kayong PHP, meron tayong pwedeng code dito for the HTML. So, you can try this at home. Okay? So, yan. So, next is, yan. Okay? So, very, ganun siya, no? Kasi, anyway, very helpful naman yung ganyang program kasi it with benefits, especially yung mga electricians, yan. So, para malaman nila kung safe ba siya gamitin or dangerous na siya gamitin. Okay? So, next is, yan. So, for your requirements, yeah. Okay, so if you have any questions or if you do not understand anything, please feel free to approach me or please do not hesitate to ask me because I'm very willing naman or I'm very open naman when it comes to queries, di ba? Especially sa ganitong mga topic. Okay, so if you have time, is maybe you can come here in school and pwede nating pag-usapan or I can discuss to you personally doon sa may computer laboratory natin. Okay, so our school laboratory is very open for you, especially sa kayo na may mga computer laboratory. So, kompleto naman tayo doon, naka-install naman. And if you need installer, you can come here in school and let us ask installer to Sir or help to Sir Dante. Okay? So, yan. So, if you have any questions, please wag kayong mahiyang magtanong. Okay? So, for your requirements, so for activity number 1, program the following questions and save your output in a writable disk and submit to your instructor. Or if you don't have your writable disk, you can use a flash drive, a hard drive, as long as mai-save nyo siya into external drive or storage drive para may submit nyo sa akin. Okay, so for your requirements, so given dyan sa may example, given the example above, design a similar program. So, parang kapareho lang din yun. Pero, you will going to create an application to monitor the temperature and pulse rate of an adult person. So, how are the temperatures and pulse rate values that should be in your program? So, should be like this. So, the temperature for the normal or normal temperature should be 36 to 37. So, yung pulse rate niya dapat is 60 to 160 to 90. And dun sa may hyperthermia high temperature naman, it should be 37 to 38 degrees high temperature. So, it should be 37 to 38. So, 60 to 80, then 60 to 70, 60 to 60, then 60 to 50. And for the low, that is for the high temperature, ha? And for the low temperature, it should be 37 to 35. So, yung pulse rate niya dapat is 60 to 40, 60 to 30, and 60 to 20. Okay? So, that is for hyperthermia, a low temperature. Okay? So, yan. So, yung sample output niya should be like this. Pag nag-enter tayo ng temperatures, so if for example, nag-enter ako ng 37, then yung pulse rate niya is 60 to 90. So, yung magiging remark niya is normal temperature. Pero, pag nag-enter ako sana ng kunwari, 38, 35, 35. Tapos, yung pulse rate niya na in-enter ko sana is you have 60 to 20. So, yung magiging remark niya will be hyperthermia, low temperature. Okay? So, yan. So, excuse. Okay, so yan. So, again, thank you so much for listening. Ulitin ko lang, your prelim examination will be on September 20 to 24, and please complete your requirements before I will allow you to take your examination. Okay? And if you have any questions, please message me dun sa GC natin. Huwag kayong mahiya. Then, mag-iingat tayo palagi. I will be expecting you to submit all your requirements anytime this week. And thank you for listening. And keep your immune system strong. Always wear your face mask or your face shield when you go out. Then, maintain social distancing. Mag-sanitize ka ng kamay. Maghugas ka ng kamay. Kumain ka ng mga masustansyang pagkain. Okay? So, mag-iingat tayo. God bless us all. And thank you for listening. And please keep on watching and listening to our supplemental videos. Okay? Kasi para din naman sa inyo ito at para maintindihan nyo, or it will help you to understand better your module or the topic or your lesson. Okay? So thank you and God bless us all.